Today we're riding on PCH, Pacific Coast Highway. One of the most beautiful places to be riding on. This is one of the longest highways in America. It's 650 miles long. It starts just south of Los Angeles and goes all the way north past San Francisco, and also it passes through Golden Gate Bridge, and pretty much the whole road just goes by the coast like that. So you just go by the ocean, you go through some cool places, little towns that I'm gonna show you a couple of today. They started building it in 1930s, interestingly using some prisoners from San Quentin prison too. And the first bit that they built was by the Big Sur, which is very beautiful part of it. That's where you have that Bixby Bridge, which is, yeah, just goes very high above the sea level. A beautiful view. But now this section is closed since January this year because California had some severe weather. And there were some huge landslides over there, so the big part of it has been damaged, and they are still working on it since. And now we're in October, so yeah, it was quite intense. But yeah, this whole road pretty much goes like this to the right, which is kind of northeast, depends where you are. That's where you have the mountains and some canyon roads that you can go through there. And yeah, this side is all ocean and beautiful beaches. Santa Monica Beach. Yeah, it looks like proper Baywatch scenario. It's about 3.5 miles long, so one of the longest. And they say water is very clean here too, so you can eat the fish that you catch here. You can see in the distance the Santa Monica Pier. Today it's Tuesday, so not that much going on, but over the weekend there's much more happening here. Volleyball places here, a lot of runners, and not too many surfers here from what I know. Well, we get some places where are typically surfing beaches. This is Malibu area with Malibu Pier and Malibu Lagoon Beach. Many surfers, because that's been surfers' favorite beach since like 1960s. Well, one of the favorite beaches, probably with more commercials, and I bet they have some like hidden private spots, but this is a very popular one. And yeah, Malibu, all big villas in the hills. Oh, what's that? So this is Malibu. You can see villas on the hills worth millions and millions. At this area here, people lived here for like 2,500 years. They found some early settlements and some artifacts proving that. So it's been going on for a long time. But now, yeah, it's a bit of a touristy area too, but also there's a lot of filming going on here. Always has been. I don't know if you ever watched this show 2.5 Men. That's his villa was here in Malibu. Also they filmed Planet of the Apes here. I think Tony Stark's villa in the Avengers was located somewhere in Malibu. Bit less known fact that also in Malibu, I don't know exactly where, but there's a research laboratory, and in the 1960s that was the place where the first working laser was presented and invented. So that happened here. Also, a lot of people choose to live in Malibu because of the climate. They say it's very similar to the Mediterranean climate, so quite mild and very pleasant. Stunning views all over that road. Now we are at Dume's Point, just that hill over here, and this whole, like, if you look at the map, it's like a triangle going down. So it's been known to sailors since the 19th century. That was like a navigation point around here, and also due to sailors, people on ships, hunters, they were hunting whales in this area. In 1930s, they pretty much destroyed the whole population of whales around here. And also wasn't much populated until 1940s, but then veterans coming back home from World War II started settling in this area, and since then it started developing to be looking pretty much like that now, which is very stunning. This is Zuma Beach, also very popular among surfers. They do some surfing competitions. Looks very much like Baywatch scenario. We are continuing our journey north. And this is a good spot to stop and get some food. Neptune's Net. Today it's Tuesday, so it's very quiet here, but these are all parking places for motorcycles. That's a famous motorcycle venue. Yeah, loads of beauties like this, loads of Harleys usually over the weekend, but also this place is quite well known. You might have seen that parking lot in one of the Fast and Furious movies. I'm quite sure that in the game GTA 5 they made Neptune's Net, like the copy of it in the game. That is a big cub. How did that get here? a quite interesting place. People had lived here for 2,500 years. First settlements were there. Then how we know it is from 18th century, when first was Spanish colonialists. They first took it over, hence the name Ventura, which is wind in Spanish, and it's true because it's quite windy here. Then for a while it was Mexican, and then 1850, that's when Americans took over. Yeah, it's been American since. A lot of people move here because of this Mediterranean climate. It's quite mild, so it makes it quite pleasant to live here. Also, it drew many people from all over states towards here. Oh, and that's the Ventura Pier, which is the oldest in California, the first one. Because of the Spanish influences, there is a lot of Spanish-like architecture in this town. Now we're entering a very cool place. It's Ventura Keys. So now all of those houses that you see, they have an access to water in the back. So if you live here, definitely you have a boat, and you can go sailing or fishing pretty much straight from home. This is the majestic Ventura Theater. It's a very popular venue, and it always has been. The Doors used to play here, Ray Charles, Red Hot Chili Peppers. It's always been a very popular place. Also the brand Patagonia, they are located in Ventura. Santa Barbara now, so-called American Riviera, because it looks so much like a Mediterranean city with white houses and red tiles on them. Very pretty. There was a huge earthquake here that caused a huge tsunami, and they found one of the ships half a mile inside of the canyons after that. So yeah, it's all nice and beautiful, but this area can be dangerous too. is a really charming little town. I'll try to get to those close to those villas on the hill and try to get a nice view from the, you should see the ocean and the town itself. This is gorgeous. I've been here a couple of times, but just on PCH, just drove past it, never got into the city. Took a while to find a good spot, but yeah, this is spectacular. So that's Santa Barbara, and you can see the whole panoramic view of it. That's the good old KTM that brought me here. And yeah, hope you enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed making it. Yeah, see you on the next one.